Hello, 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 everybody coming into the room this beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are. Hello, and welcome back to the Daily Antidote of Song. My name is Aryn. I'm coming into you from the Bronx in New York City, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. It's great to see all of you. Welcome to everybody in this room. And first of all, a big shout out and a big thank you to Carpe Diem Arts, the founder of our feast, who keeps us going every single day for 1,525 days, which is pretty remarkable. Thank you, Carolyn, for that little reminder. Now it's time to welcome everybody in the room. Welcome to all of our folks joining us out there on the live streams, watching now or later. Hello, live streamers. We love you so much. You're welcome to join us in the Zoom room anytime you want. The link is down in the comments of wherever you're watching. We'd love to have you here. Hello to our artist of the day, Kate Munger, coming in from California. We can't wait to sing with you. Hello to Candace in LA running our tech today. Thank you so much for making us look and sound so good. Hi to Trish in Victoria. Cindy, hello. Hi to Deborah in Kentucky. Hi to Deli. Hello to Martha. Hello to Marcia in Huntsville, Oregon. Hello to Sarah H. Hi to Debbie. Hello to Susan in Cincinnati. Hello to Aloysius in Massachusetts, Sheila in Florida, Donna in Brattleboro, Vermont, Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, Linda rocking on Orcas Island. Hello to Athena in Brooklyn, in New York. Hi to Leanne in Santa Fe, Kate in Charlottesville. Hey to Bob. Hello to Kathleen in Albuquerque, Benet in Berkeley, California, Caroline in DC. Hello. Where am I? Oh my gosh, there's so many of you today. That is wonderful. Hello to Bob. Hello to where else am I? Hello to Jane in Texas, Maureen in Edmonton, Canada, Sandy in Western North Carolina, Jamie in Victoria, BC. Hello to Nancy in Washington State, Kat in Vermont, Leslie in Middleton. Hello to Kathy in Colorado, Mabel and a cinnamon bear or two in Massachusetts, David and Elsie in Oakland. Hello to Anne in Silver Spring, the Curly Tops in Vermont, Annette in California, and I believe that is everybody that we have so far. Maybe some more folks will join us in just a little bit. Now, I am so excited to welcome back to the Daily Antidote one of our dear friends who is the founder of Threshold Choir and just an all-around wonderful singer, songwriter, musician, community singer, Kate Munger. How are you, Kate?
Aryn, I'm so good. I'm really delighted to be here. And, I haven't done so many daily antidotes of song or antidote of songs, but I'm starting to recognize faces, and it really feels good to see you all this morning and to know how important getting together every day at noon is for people who care about singing. So thank you. I'm really delighted to be here.
It really is a remarkable community, isn't it? And
Yes.
it's so nice to have a space where, regardless of what you've got going on in your life, you can always pop in and just sing a song.
Or two.
Or two. And on that note, what song are we going to sing with you today?
We're going to start with a song called What Light Do You Shine? What Light Do You Shine is what it's called. It's the core song for a Broadway show that I'm not writing. But it's you'll see it could have been in Annie or something like that, and we'll talk about it a little more after I sing it for you by myself, and then I'll play a recording for you. What light do you shine in the world? What gift do you give every day? What comes from your heart and becomes your life's art? What light do you shine in the world? So, it almost has to have the sun'll come out to follow it. But to me, it's a really important song for each of us to sing and to ask ourselves, what light do I shine? And I'm going to play the
Can you sing it all the way through us Just one more time so that we can get the gist of it before you play the recording so that we can sing along with you.
You know what I'll do? I'll sing each line and I'll
Perfect.
pretend to hear the echo.
Perfect. And sing along that second time so that we can sing along with you.
What light do you shine in the world? Here you go. What light do you shine in the world? My turn. What gift do you give every day? What gift do you give every day? What comes from your heart and becomes your life's art? What comes from your heart and becomes your life's art? What light do you shine in the world? What light do you shine in the world? I hope that helps, and I hope you can sing along with a recording that I just released called the Bishop's Ranch Sessions. And it's 26 songs that I wrote and recorded 7 years ago. And it's taken a full cell cycle for me to release this group of songs. And I'm doing it completely by myself. No SoundCloud, no Bandcamp. And I'm doing it by email. And I'll tell you a little more about that after I play this song.
What light do you shine in the world? What gift do you give every day? What comes from your heart and becomes your life's art? What light do you shine in the world? What light do you shine in the world? What gift do you give every day? What comes from your heart and becomes your life's art? What light do you shine in the world? What light do you shine in the world? What gift do you give every day? What comes from your heart and becomes your life's art? What light do you shine in the world? Even after all.
I am delighted to let you know that Cindy in Tulsa, who's on this call, sang the high part on that recording, and
No kidding.
I'm
Oh,
so
that is so
grateful.
great. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. That's so awesome to have you here too. Kate, that's a beautiful song. It absolutely does just feel like it belongs in a musical,
With
but it
two
also
people
just belongs in
waltzing
every day.
somehow.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Something that someone sings to someone to remind them of choosing the good and choosing to do good.
Yeah, dancing away from the dross.
Yes,
Ooh,
absolutely.
that might be a song.
It's a good lyric, dancing away from the drops. That's very good.
So when I lead this song, I really like to ask people, what light do you shine in the world? What is your superpower? Um, it might not be that you're president of the United States or a Olympic swimmer, but the other day I led this song in a women's prison, and I kicked it off by saying, as I went around the circle, which was only 8 people, but I remembered all the names, and I said, you know, one of my superpowers is I can remember people's names, because these superpowers can be small. And because they're super, they're important. So I'm wondering if folks on the call would put their hand up, their reaction hand up, so I can call on you, because I would love to hear 8 people declare what their superpower is. And would you, General, get me back into the
There you go.
The village view.
Just click on gallery view and you can see everybody.
I am
Here, how about everybody write in the chat what your superpower is?
okay. I'll do that.
What light you shine in the world, and we'll read them out.
Thank you, Aryn.
Absolutely.
I love folks with good ideas. Okay.
Deborah says her superpower is motivating through dance. Kathleen in Albuquerque says that her light that she shines is her sense of humor. Donna in Brattleboro, Vermont is a very good listener.
Looks like somebody agrees with Donna at her superpower.
Leslie in Middleton says seeing wisdom of metaphors. That's a good one. Kate in Charlottesville says singing at bedside. That's a great superpower.
Yes, it is.
Trish and Victoria, I have worked with folks with developmental disabilities for many years. Benet in Berkeley, California brings people together, family, friends, and connects people with others. Carolyn in Boise says remembering names and connecting people. Susan G in Cincinnati says seeing the good in people. Kathy in Colorado says teaching. And Elsie says just showing up, which is really,
That's a big one.
that is
It's the mother of all superpowers.
absolutely.
All right,
These are
friends.
so beautiful.
I really appreciate seeing all of these. Sense of humor, remembering details, smiling, a good cook.
Trying to be
All of these are to be aspired to.
absolutely.
Surprising puns.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So let me tell you a tiny bit more about this recording.
Please do.
There were 6 of us in a chapel with really good acoustics and really, I think, pretty much my cell phone, my iPhone. So it's not a fancy recording, but what it is it feels intimate, and it feels like the songs you would sing to yourself in the car if your radio didn't work or your player didn't work. So I'm really pleased with it. One of the 6 singers is my dear friend Melanie Demore, so you'll get to hear her songs, her beautiful voice singing on a number of them. And if anybody's interested in receiving this collection, I would appreciate a donation through PayPal to Kate A. Munger at gmail.com, or a check to me, or you can just email me and I'll give you the whole spiel, because it comes with all the songs, all the notation, and stories about the songs. And what I'm loving is knowing exactly who is listening to my music, not sending it out, like a scattershot to Bandcamp or Soundcamp and then never knowing what happens. I'm hearing how the songs are landing for people.
Absolutely.
And I'd love to do another one if that's okay with you.
Please do take it away.
This one is called Changing the World from Here. And here is not ever identified specifically. So it could be here, it could be here in my garden, it could be Middlebury, Vermont, Washington, D.C., San Rafael, California, or on Wednesday, I introduced it at this women's jail because I think it can happen anywhere, that we can change the world wherever we are and whatever we're doing. So the song goes, changing the world from here, changing the world from here. With every thought, with every word, changing the world from here. So I'll sing a line and you sing it back. Changing the world from here. Your turn. Changing the world from here. Changing the world from here. Changing the world from here. With every thought, with every word, with every thought, with every word, changing the world from here. Changing the world from here. And now, here's the recording. Here's the recording, she said. And again, you'll hear Cindy's voice on the high part.
Changing the world from here. Changing the world from here. With every thought, with every word. Changing the world from here. Changing the world from here. Changing the world from here. With every breath, with every song. Changing the world from here. Changing the world from here. Changing the world from here. With every step on every path. Changing the world from here.
I'm loving seeing you all singing along. That gives me so much joy. These are the kind of songs that what I'm hoping is when people learn them, that they wake up any given day and hear one of these songs in their head and then be able to identify it as medicine, as your spirit remembering this song and knowing you need it and inviting you, urging you, exhorting you to sing it.
It absolutely does. And it's so perfect. Songs are such the perfect format for that type of medicine because we all get songs stuck in our heads, and it's kind of nice when you wake up with a song stuck in your head that really is the song that you need for that day. That's always really nice.
It's true.
Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing those beautiful songs with us and also telling us about your exciting new project. We are all so excited to reach out and shoot you an email so that we can be a part of it. It sounds absolutely wonderful, and those songs are just gorgeous, and we can't wait to listen to all of the recordings.
Great.
Do you think that you could send us out singing that first song again?
I sure could, of course. Yes, hold the phone.
What light do you shine in the world? What gift do you give every day? What comes from your heart and becomes your life's heart? What light do you shine in the world? What light do you shine in the world? What gift do you give every day? What comes from your heart and becomes your life's art? What light do you shine in the world? What light do you shine in the world? What gift do you give every day? What comes comes from your heart and becomes your life's art. What light do you shine in the world? Even
Thank you so much, Kate.
while I was singing this time, I was realizing this song assumes we all have a light. This song affirms that we each have a contribution. And I think that's really, I'm really glad to feel that today with all of you on the screen. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And it's true. It assumes that, and its assumption is right. And
Finally,
isn't
one
it
that is.
wonderful? Isn't it wonderful when assuming the positive and assuming the good is just objectively right? That's a great feeling.
From your mouth, Aryn.
Thank you so much for being on with us today. We always love having you here, and these songs are definitely going to stick with us for the next few days and weeks and months and maybe even the rest of our lives. If you
Thank
have
you, Aryn.
any questions or want to reach out to Kate about the recordings or just about anything in general, her email is right there in the chat. Feel free to do so. I'm sure that she would love to hear from you.
I
All
would.
right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's time for us to say goodbye. We love you all so very much. Thank you so much to Carpe Diem Arts for keeping us going every single day. Thank you to all of you for joining us here. And it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to everybody watching out there on the live stream. We love you so much. Thank you for watching and keeping us going out there. Thank you again, and goodbye to Kate Munger in California of Threshold Choir. Thank you for bringing these beautiful songs and your beautiful spirit and light and words of wisdom into the room. Thank
Thank
you
you,
to
Aryn.
Candace in LA doing our tech today. Thank you so, so much. Goodbye to Trish in Victoria. Goodbye to Cindy in Tulsa. Thank you for singing the high part on those songs. It sounded gorgeous, and it was great to sing with you right here again today. Goodbye to Deborah in Kentucky. Bye to Susan in Cincinnati, Carolyn in Boise, Sheila in Florida, Kate in Charlottesville. Goodbye to Bob. Goodbye to Kathleen in Albuquerque, Caroline in DC, Benet in Berkeley, California, Linda on Orcas Island, Mabel and the Cinnamon Bears in Massachusetts, David and Elsie in Oakland, Kathy in Colorado, Anne in Silver Springs, Storm in Massachusetts, Jamie in Victoria, BC, Chuck in Grand Rapids. Goodbye to Dan Walker in Vienna, Virginia. Goodbye to Delhi. Goodbye to Marcia in Huntsville. Goodbye to Aloysius in Massachusetts. Bob also in Massachusetts, maybe on a bike today. Julie in Ontario, Canada. Goodbye to Sarah. Athena in Brooklyn, New York. Jane in Texas. Maureen in Edmonton, Canada. Annette in California. Nancy in Washington State. Kat in Vermont. Curly Tops also in Vermont. And Kate, goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow.